Motive 10th. Devotion to the holy angels is a sign of predestination to singular glory in heaven. If we were a little more enlightened by holy faith, all our ambition would be to enjoy a high place in heaven. What has become of those famous conquerors, the Alexanders and the Caesars, who made whole nations tremble by their warlike valor and military skill? Where are the laurels they won and the conquests they achieved? What now remains to them of all their greatness? Here let us pour forth floods of tears over the blindness of men who are so violently attached to earthly things. All that passes away is vain and contemptible, whatever satisfaction it may confer. Nothing should affect us but what is to last forever, and indeed nothing less can satisfy us. The human heart feels within it a violent impulse after greatness. Thus we are never content with being what we are, but aspire to something better and more excellent. What a pity that it is only for earthly greatness we are solicitous, and that we remain in perfect indifference to that of heaven. How many say that they care not, provided they may be in paradise at all, what place they hold there? No doubt, the last place there is too high for persons who deserved everlasting hell, but since our merciful God calls us to aspire after the greatest, it would betray great baseness of soul to be indifferent about it. Be ambitious of the better gifts, says the Holy Ghost. Saint Teresa and Saint Francis Borgia declared that, for one sole degree of increased glory in heaven, they would consent to burn in the flames of purgatory till the day of judgment. These enlightened souls well knew its excellence, whereas we are incapable of discerning it, our sight being obscured by the vapors of flesh and blood. If it be asked, are not all the blessed perfectly content? We reply, they are, but their joy is not equal. As one star differs from another in brightness, so the resurrection of the dead. The great spiritualist, Tholerus, says that there is more difference between one of the blessed who holds the first rank in the celestial empire, and another in an inferior degree, than between a mighty sovereign and an abject peasant. This should excite us to great and noble exertions, although there were no other motive than that by our greater glory and happiness, God will be more glorified eternally. One sole degree of the glory of God would cause a soul who truly loves Him to endure 10,000 deaths, and here, it is not only one degree there is question of, but as many as there are moments in that eternity which is to be the term of our happiness. Devotion to the angels contributes wonderfully to the perfection of divine love, and consequently to the increase of glory in heaven. These holy spirits are all fire, and it is impossible to approach them often, without catching fire and participating in their ardors. If with the saints we become sanctified, with the angels we are rendered celestial. It is the property of love to make lovers equal, therefore our love for, and union with, the angels, will give us some resemblance to them. Moreover, they are, as we before said, most anxious to render us holy and perfect. What profit should we not reap, if we were more docile to the voice of their orders, if we loved to frequent their school and hearken to their instructions? When Saint Teresa was about to enter on a more perfect life, a celestial voice said to her that she should no longer hold converse with men, but with angels. If intercourse with men be an obstacle to sanctity, familiarity with the angels helps to our progress in it. Thus the greatest saints have been the most devoted to the angels. Let us endeavor to become so too, and we shall speedily advance in the ways of true sanctity, and enjoy in heaven an eminent degree of glory.